Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another day of the Esports World Cup and, of course, the RIYADH Masters. It is day number 3, and it is MLPDotA and Johnxfire joining you. Watson looking like he's going to have a pretty free time.
And he shouldn't be too contested until maybe higher levels up. DM, though?
DM does go down. First blood being drawn here from Zhao. Of course, there is going to be a pretty decent creep wave coming the way. But Entity, they are certainly trying to establish their dominance up at this top lane.
Oh.
Yeah, they've lost Natsumi. Being just killed off here by DM.
Blacklist. Down bot.
Trying to get active. Natsumi, he will be able to secure DM's life as Kataomi now with the unstable concoction, trying to go right towards Zhao. Does land it, but doesn't really have follow-up as mid lane. No one ends up killing off Arbed. Tims was actually in the mid lane along with Arbed, but no one's the one that comes out with the kill. But he'll go for a D ward, takes out the sentry, so it's pretty obvious he's around now. Zhao does get caught by an unstable concoction. DM's going to make his movement in onto the CM. And that'll be Zhao to go down. Not much he can do about it. Kataomi, of all people, to claim the kill and the support
Natsumi.
out. Meanwhile, Natsumi, oh, the upheaval. It's going to catch him. Natsumi in huge trouble now with the corrosive haze giving all the vision no one needs. Hands up, and Natsumi gets one hit. Ouch.
Zhao is TPing back in, but there are still 3 heroes here from Entity.
Zhao gonna try and go onto DM. Kataomi going to be around to help out, but here comes Tims with the toss-up onto the arc, but it does really no damage because the raindrops do block off most of it. They continue though, and Kataomi does finally drop a Zhao. He will fall to boot as now no one. Also going to show up on the slaughter. Will take down Tims. Another one hit with a bash of the deep. My god. And no one just seemingly always has this ready.
Doesn't feel like Mage Slayer's too much value. Gabby surrounded.
Certainly is. Gabby gonna get stunned up. No chain to come out. He will drop as Watson. Able to take his first kill of the game, believe it or not, on the Troll Warlord. I could have sworn he had another, but it's just all the harassment he's been dealing throughout this laning phase has made it seem like he's had more than one kill. Now the smoke out. Kataomi and Fishman looking like they were going to run mid, but instead they're hanging around top by Watson. I think they're hoping Gabby rotates back towards the top lane, but instead now looking towards Arbed, who is taking some stacks away in their own jungle. They'd love themselves an Ember. Kataomi getting tossed up by Tims. Meanwhile, Watson going to show up going onto Arbed, but Arbed will remnant away, and Tims will be the one left behind. That'll be the second pickup for Watson. Tims has been caught. A nice toss avalanche back onto Kataomi and no one. Here comes Arbed trying to help out. A nice juke on the golem with the sleight of fist, but now the stuns are out. Arbed, he might be in a bit of danger. Zhao, he'll channel the freezing field. It's not doing quite enough, but Gabby's going to move in. No one's still getting away though. Tims will at least find Fishman, but they are going to lose Zhao and they will lose Tims. In fact, I say they found Fishman, but Fishman found Tims instead.
You know, when you look at the draft of Blacklist with a Broodmother, you want to be a little bit more up-tempo. They'll try with a smoke out now.
Oh, they're going to head towards that dire triangle. In fact, never mind that, because Arbed is baiting for his side. Tims will move in onto Fishman. Meanwhile, they have found no one. Natsumi rotating on the Broodmother, trying to get down the slaughter. The no one now going to turn back around with the stun. Natsumi, he might need to get out of there. The vac wall is down. DM will drag him right back, and Watson's onto a double. Oh, they just... every single time, John. Like, they just don't have enough. I mean, Fishman goes down, but who cares about that? He's more than happy to die for his team. Tims, also caught out. Tims will probably drop. Hands up here from Kataomi as he's just having the greatest time of his life on the Elk. And Entity, they'll just happily start chipping away at the tier 1 mid tower. More TPs incoming. They'll try to defend the best they possibly can, but Kataomi now going to move in onto Zhao, who just TP'd back into the mid lane, but he TP'd right into the tree line underneath the vision of Kataomi, who hand the tip over to the Mullet God.
He's going for the Blood Torn. No one?
Does find a double stun. He wants Zhao first. Zhao, okay for now, as no one is going to be the one to fall. No one with the tips a little bit early, but he does still find the CM as now the golem drops are out. But where does it all end up? Natsumi's down, so is Tims. Gabby will try to chain away. He's barely made it for now, but Kataomi's tipping him as he's running, and even telling him to run. Run!
For Yoe! For Yoe! Yoe! way! How did they get dragged into this? Poor
Shout out to
Yoe.
Yoe. No one's got an amp damage rune here, John. BKB up on Watson as well. They are looking very strong, Tims. We'll get jumped by no one. The vac is out. They've got the tiny locked down, and it looks like Tims will drop us now. The freezing good to come in, but Watson could not give a crap. He'll take down Xiao so darn quick. At least no one does die. Gabby will find one, but it's going to cost his own life. A triple kill for Watson. Blacklist International.
Oh, goodness me. Oh.
Gabby. Pulls out. Cancel the chains off of Gabby. Try to make a run for it. He's actually doing a lot of damage here on this Timbersaw, but sadly no one is doing a lot more damage. And that'll be DM to take the kill on the Dark Series. Now Watson being kind of charged by Natsumi, but can they kill him? Like, you have Bloodthorn, but he has BKB. They're rushing for the troll, but Watson's perfectly fine. They can't kill him with the BKB up. In fact, Watson's going to turn. Look at this jump. Look at Watson. Look at the damage output from Watson. Natsumi, run, sir. It's not safe. Here we go. Natsumi, what's the game plan, sir? Oh, they know he's there too. They're just hunting for him, and they found him. They found Natsumi. Golem dropped. Gabby's trying to salvage this fight already. They do at least find Fishman, but Gabby's going to lose his own life. Meanwhile, Abed forced to remnant away, and he calls it. He's seen enough. Both his other calls are dead. Nice try.
No, just play next game so we can win. Gabby! What role does Yoa play? He plays mid. Who's your mid right now? Is this round 2? Round 2, give us the Blacklist camps. Because it does feel like if it's a Mars or a Timbersaw mid, maybe the Pudge doesn't do so well. The Tiny can manage. They will go with the Ursa. So maybe the Tiny mid coming out. You just run to support Venge. It's going to be a little bit interesting. Yeah, mid Tiny for no one. And it is a Tiny into Timbersaw lane. So it's going to be a little bit annoying. See the smiles on their faces here on the side of Blacklist. I've been super happy. I've never seen the man this happy.
That is the thing, isn't it? Like, we never used to see this guy smile on LAN. And now he just smiles all the time.
I think you should still find some room to farm up here on the side of Blacklist. Bot lane, though.
First blood being drawn here from Kataomi. Sadly, we did not see if he landed a hook, but I imagine he probably did here, John. Kataomi going to enjoy himself a bit of bonus gold. Early brown boots to come here on the Pudge. Oh, there you go. He did land a stun. Thank you for that, Mr. Cameraman. It won't bother, I don't think. DM will back off.
No, but all the lanes are under pressure from the side of Entity. Blacklist just being forced back, even up top. Gabby, again, constantly low on HP. Gabby?
He's just dead. Watson, able to finally find the life of Gabby as the tips do start to come out here from Watson. That he is, Abed. He'll be alright.
Oh.
Mid lane, however, they've got Tims now. Tims just going to drop easily to no one, who gets the avalanche toss. And again, you have the hook set up with the Frostbite of Fishman.
It's showing true.
Yeah, well, I'll finish this in a second. Hold on a minute. Gabby's in trouble top lane. You know, the sad thing is, John, I didn't even read that it said player's hook. I just assumed. I thought you were saying player's hook the whole time, so I just assumed it was called player's hook.
Pushing the Filipino spirit right now, unfortunately.
Just for... Oh, hook out. Tims is caught. Just so everyone listening is aware, John is Filipino and not American, as Tims is going to drop. Cut to Omi to pick up another. Is Zhao now in trouble? The toss damage,
goodness.
My god! What? He lost half his HP! No one tosses Kataomi in and half his HP disappeared.
Yeah, and that's some great timing. Kataomi gets 6 off the pickoff, off the waves, and gets Dismember out. 6 stacks of Flesh Heap already for a Pudge very early on. And they're still hanging in this area. No big cooldowns to wait for.
Abed's going to be a little bit cautious. I mean, they're moving in. Frostbite's going to land. They've got the Avalanche Toss. They've got the Freezing Field from Fishman. They've got the hook to land from Kataomi. At least Fishman does die. Gabby on the chase does try for a little bit more. He's got the arena up, but it's kind of hard for him to close the gap. And they're looking for more. They want Natsumi. He's trying to take some stacks away, but he's not going to get them. All the large creeps are left behind for no one to just steal away as Kataomi's looking for a hook. Tims. Oh, he's been caught. Beautiful hook from Kataomi. That ward paying so many dividends here for Entity, and I can't believe that ward hasn't been de-warded. Xiao died to that ward. Now Tim's dies to that same ward. Hopefully they found. There you go.
They've got to clear it out. Yeah, get some control back, but they're still going to lose their mid-tier 1. In the end, you already got the value out from Entity 1-9, 3k lead. The aggression, again, relentless. Very similar to how game 1 went for Blacklist. Just no room to breathe here. Oh, no.
It's so sad to watch. Pos4 confidently just taking out the position 1 of the enemy team, but that's what we just saw. Kataomi doing some fantastic work as they will just retreat once again. Blacklist International, they dropped the arena. They've got Fishman, but Kataomi's got a hook, but he's got no mana for it. He can't drag Fishman out of there. Anyway, you still got the gyro, so who the hell cares? You lose your +5 CM. Entity is still going to be very happy with the way this game's going.
That they are. 4k lead at 12 minutes in, roundabouts. Already off to a running start. All this time has been just free farm coming in for Watson up top. Battle Fury not too far off. You've got the full blink up now and no one. A little bit of a smoke play out from Blacklist. Even dragging Natsumi along for this one. No arena, mind you, but they do get chain lockdown here. It could work out.
They certainly do. Watson gets caught for a moment. He's got the Enrage available. He won't pop it though. Now he does. His team is on its way, so Watson might actually have a chance to survive this one as they'll drop the call down, but the swap out! Watson's still running! Gabby's trying to get him, but he misses the chains! Oh, Watson's out of there! He's made it! Meanwhile, Natsumi's down! Double kill for DM! Watson's still running. In fact, he's looking at Abed. He might jump back in. Abed chasing him, but it's all too late. Frostbite lands. Hook. Fishman gets out of the way. Abed caught. Does he have a chance? Frostbite's going to land. He does not.
Ooh.
Fishman will secure the kill. Even the neutral's not able to quite get enough damage off onto the Timber to deny him off. And I think Entity are kind of showing us really the strength of this support Pudge. Again, level 1 hook. Like, the fact that the max range takes down half your HP throughout the laning stage, as long as you have someone to throw a stun out and guarantee you that max range hook, it's just too much damage.
Way too much. We found bot tier 1. Tim's.
Mid lane in danger. Tim's probably not going to make it out of this one, though a nice toss away onto no one, but he is still dead. Fishman able to pick up another kill on the CM. It is currently 3-14 with a 5k advantage 14 minutes in. What I'm trying to say, Jonathan, it's pretty rough for Blacklist.
Oh, it certainly is. There's just no room for them to really scale up. We're still waiting for the initial blink on Gabby.
No one.
And they find again.
No one's got no toss target, but he's got a hook to save his life here. They'll still try to move him with the arena. No one. He pops the shield rune. Spear is going to land, though. No one should be going down, and does. A nice start here for Blacklist, as now the chase is on for Kataomi, but he'll try for a TP play out. Where's the detection?
Ooh,
they don't have it.
Entity's done with vision control, though. They've got a really good forward board down bot. Oh.
They found Abed again mid lane. No one's just been so good with these toss-back plays onto Abed. Abed chaining away, trying for the TP play out, and he's not going to make it. No one with the right click will get it done. And I think you brought up the stat earlier that, you know, Abed does generally have a pretty bad time when it comes to the matchup against no one, and it doesn't really seem like that's changed too much since back in the day, John.
Nope, it's been a full year. Still looks like the last time when no one snuck his way in here. Oh, no.
Yeah. Not much to say about this one, I think, John. Natsumi is down. They are going to try and fight, but Tim's has been caught by an avalanche, and no one is looking for another toss back. Finding Zhao. It's such a whitewash of a game. Like, Entity are just running circles around Blacklist International. A triple kill for Watson now, and they're looking at that tier 2 bottom tower. And we're only 16 minutes into the game.
Yeah, got the full phylactery up on no one. Even more damage out from that crash landing on the toss now.
Look off the mark. No one. Looking to jump in. Does catch an avalanche. Oh, Tim's. Oh my god. Tim's just absolutely destroyed. It's a phylactery toss from no one, John. It's just too much damage. Now Gabby getting caught. Gabby's down. Hook is out. They found another. That'll be Zhao to boot. 3 down for Blacklist International. Kataomi saying aura, which I think is, he's trying to say Zhao is basically just an aura at this stage, John. I can't disagree with that sentiment from Fishman.
No.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Excuse me, rather Kataomi, was it? Yeah, it was. Tims? Tims is probably just dead. Now, Sumi's going to try to help. I don't know about this. They have TPs incoming, but Natsumi's down. Gabby's going to show up now on a Kataomi. Gets the arena, but the spear lands on the Ursa. Kataomi still messing around. Finally goes down. Watson's going to go for the fight, but he will drop. All right, Blacklist, they get something. But it really does feel like Entity are the ones feeding them these kills at this stage. I'll be honest with you, John. Yeah, he certainly is, John. Natsumi will be going down again by the looks of it. Here comes Abed to try and salvage. Gabby's going to find no one on the Tiny. No one about to drop, but the freezing foot does come out. Still Abed does finish the job off. Now Fishman will be left behind on the CM, so Fishman to go down, but here comes Watson and the crew. A nice hook. Tims will get caught by that's a Kataomi, already finding one. Abed dropping very low on the timber, though Zhao is going to stun them up, but DM's got the swap out into the magic missile. Holding down even more. Arena dropped by Gabby, but it means really nothing. Zhao will try again with the Earth Splitter, but it's a full team wipe for the side of Entity. Certainly is. And why the hell not like this guy? He literally just has to press the toss button, John. That's it. Someone's going to die. Zhao now. Speaking of dying, Natsumi, he'll barely escape. Zhao, not so much. Now Entity looking for the Tormentor. Kanda and no one. Like, the amount of damage he's going to do with these tosses, with that Kanda, it's going to really hurt. So they jump in, Avalanche tosses out, Tims is guaranteed to die, as now Gabby falling low himself will barely make it away, but now Natsumi has been caught again. 2 down for Blacklist International, maybe make that 3, because Kataomi apparently just doesn't miss. Zhao gets caught, he's gone. No, he's not. He makes it to the fountain. Gabby's going to throw an arena down. He'll try for no one. They do at least get the Tiny. Maybe they can look towards Watson, but Watson's still got the Aegis up. They'll take him down once as Gabby. He's going to look for a spear back play on the Ursa into the fountain, but it doesn't quite get towards the fountain. Still Watson dropping low. Has gone down. Tips out.
Oh.
Smiley face from Watson. They even found DM now. DM probably going to die. Don't forget the rim.
Easy game. Easy for who, Gabby? Easy for who?
It's just easy. It's an easy game. That's all he's saying.
No one's just been crushing it. See if they can get some punishment.
Toss back onto the mid-tier 1 tower, apparently. Gabby, going to be alright for now. Abed, maybe not so much. He's already lost half his HP here to the hook of Kataomi, and he's trying to get away, but the Frostbite's going to lock him down. Kataomi jumping in again with the Dismember will hold down Abed. That's your timber down. The Avalanche out from no one, connecting on 3 targets, but they are still moving in here, Blacklist. They go onto Fishman, but the hook back onto Natsumi.
Oh.
Even the Centaur coming in for a casual stun, just to make sure Natsumi does not get away. But they even got his courier. Just everyone's against Natsumi today. It's like perhaps Kataomi might have a bit of a check soon. Top lane, Avalanche toss has caught out Zhao, so he is just immediately deleted to that combination. It's just so unfortunate because we're in a meta again where no supports can survive Avalanche toss to Tiny if he has this crash landing facet.
Yep. Just really melt through. Abed still manages to hang away. They've got some good wards watching that crossing through the tier 1. But the Roche does begin for the side of Entity. Not going to take too long for Watson. Maybe Abed could try for a cheeky steal.
Oh, Natsumi. Avalanche toss. He died to the Avalanche toss. The hook did not land. That was Avalanche toss plus 1 right click. That killed off Natsumi.
Abed. Bash? Oh, yeah, the bash kicks in.
Bash is... Of course he gets bashed. Nice try from Arb. Tips out from Watson. What can you do? It happens.
Yeah. The timing was almost right. Couldn't quite snatch away the cheese at the least, but side of Entity, well, the high ground's very simple now. There's no output in Natsumi yet. Needs a BKB. You do have the BKB and Gabby, but without your two other cores, it just doesn't feel like you can do much.
No one's still waiting to blink in and toss, I think, but he just sees nobody. Blacklist make it pretty obvious they are smoked up. T3 tower will be taken down by our Tiny. In Blacklist International, they are the ones that probably need to move. And Gabby, he has tried to move in on his own now as they do jump in with Arbit, trying to shred him apart. They've got Kataomi down at the very least, but they've lost Natsumi again. You know, the gyro he just dies immediately as the swap is out now to Tim's. Tim's stealing the swap away, able to get himself out, but no one's in with an avalanche toss combination. Not quite killing anyone off. Hook off the mark from Kataomi. Meanwhile, back onto no one. They'll try for the Tiny again, but he is not dying. No one will turn with the rest of his squad. Gabby's down. Arbit's probably dead to boot. And he called. GG, well played. They finally had enough.
That they do. Good luck next from Gabby. There is no next for Entity until Wednesday. But the sentiment is appreciated, I'm sure. Entity showing up for the series up against Blacklist. Not looking like they broke a sweat whatsoever in any single one of these matches. And the side of Blacklist, well, they're still safe, but, you know, maybe not experiment too hard when we go into the groups, Mike.
Absolutely not. Of course, John, we do have to head off to a break, but right after that break, we'll be back with hopefully an interview with one of the players here from the side of Entity. We'll see you soon.